All right, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, YAHAWASHI, double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the house of David, which are the elect, and salutations to you brothers out there giving all diligence to make your call and election sure. Hey, basically, I just wanted to do this quick video, all right, on something I've been meditating on, on YAHAWASHI, okay, and how how the scriptures say YAHAWASHI was an austere man. Okay, and I just been meditating on it, and I'm just like, yo, when you really think about it, you might think, oh, your camp leader is harsh, or or the apostles are too rough or whatever. Hey, if Yahweh Shai was here physically on the earth today, he would be the most serious of all of us. Okay. And hey, he might even rub some of you the wrong way, because you feel like, yo, damn, every time he walks into the room, everything got to be on point. You're not going to have room for slack. Okay, that's the kind of man Yahweh Shai was. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this first precept, and then I'm going to look into the word austere. Okay, so I don't want to make it a long video, just a quick little lesson I'm meditating on. So this is John chapter 4 verse 34. It says, Yahweh Shai saith unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me, and to finish his work. Okay, that's what Yahweh Shai told his disciples, man. That was his meat. Okay, that was like when you wake up and you go through the day and you get hungry and you find something to eat. Well, for Yahweh Shai spiritually, man, his hunger, what satisfied his hunger was to do the will of Yahweh. Okay, and that was his goal, his focus, his life. Okay, and that's why he took it so seriously. And when you when you think about it, man, really what they were doing back then is what we're doing right now. Yeah, they had camps. Like they had, if you wanna put it that way, Yahweh Shai was in a camp. Okay, he was the camp leader. Okay, the head of the camp, and the rest of the camp members were the apostles. Okay, and he recruited them fresh off. Okay, and then but they, like, now we got our usual spot that we go to and whatnot, but they were going around because they were the pioneers, so to speak. So they had to go around to different cities and whatnot to push the word, to preach the word. And as they were doing that, you had more people joining and joining. Okay, and you think people weren't doing the same thing they were doing? People saw them, they were like, yo, group of people like, yo, I believe in this, man. All right, cool. Let's go teach what Yahweh Shai and the apostles are teaching. Let's go do that. All right, and that's basically what we're doing now. When you look at it, what happened? What the apostles will start going out. They've been going out for a number of years now. Okay, and then what you had more and more men believing. Okay, then men started going out. Okay, you have camps started popping up in different locations, different states. Okay, different places of the world. Camps started popping up. All right, now you might not necessarily be in GMS, but if you're in that spirit, you teaching the same doctrine, the correct doctrine, then hey, that it's we're all one of Yahweh Shai, and that's what Yahweh Shai told the disciples, because you had people doing the same thing that they were doing, going around teaching in the name of Yahweh Shai during that time. Okay. You had people, you basically had camps back then like we do now. Okay, so that's not the topic of this lesson, but hey, the spirit has it, what the spirit gets, what the spirit wants. So like I said, it says, in the scripture say, Yahweh Shai said his meat is to do the will of him that sent him. Or slide, I just read it verbatim. It says, and Yahweh Shai saith unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me, and to finish his work. Okay, to finish his work. That's the key. Not to start and leave off. Nah, to finish it. Because once you put your hand to the plow, you got to complete it. You got to finish it all through. Okay, and that's what Yahweh Shai said, and that's why he was so serious on it, because in this ministry, in this faith, in this truth, you have to be serious. You have to put everything aside and focus on this if you want to be able to complete, if you want to be able to finish the race. Look at what happened to Paul. You think if he wasn't serious, he would have been able to endure what he went through, which although it started with faith through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, but he was dedicated. Okay, and Yahweh Shai's dedication far surpasses any of ours. All right, so I'm gonna get that precept. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was in Luke 19. There we go. 19 verse 21. It said, now this is talking about YAHAWASHI. It says, for I fear thee, because thou art an austere man. Thou takest up that thou layest not down, and reapest that thou didst not sow. All right. Now, when you look up that word austere, which I took time, I looked it up online. It said here, austere, severe or strict in manner, attitude, or appearance. Okay. So YAHAWASHI, he was what some people will call mean. Okay, he was a mean man. Hey, look at that austere meaning. Anyway, YAHAWASHI was a strict man, a mean man. Okay, that's why the apostles were able to grow so fast and in that span which YAHAWASHI was with them. And YAHAWASHI had to be the way he was in order for things to move as smoothly and as quick as they had to. Okay, he had to make sure everything was on point, and that's why he kept getting on their asses about, oh, ye of little faith, because the amount of time that was given to them, they had to be ready by the time YAHAWASHI basically went back to the spirit world. That's why he was so strict. Okay, because in order to get shit done, you have to be strict. So let's get some synonyms. It says severe, stern, strict, harsh. Now, when you, even on the carnal tip, when you look at parents who are strict with their kids, okay, what happens? Those kids are usually the straight A getting kids, the kids who don't get in trouble and whatnot, okay, because their parents are stern and strict with them. So them kids are on point. Okay, harsh. All right, it says grim, cold, frosty, unemotional, unfriendly. All right, it says YAHAWASHI was unemotional, unfriendly, man, because you can't be buddy nice to everybody in this truth, man. You gotta be on some cold shit, man. Because if you want to get the job done, this is a tough job, man. If you want to be able to endure what comes your way, man, you gotta put everything aside for it, man. Okay, and that's what YAHAWASHI did. All right, serious. Okay. Where is it? It says of living conditions or a way of life, having no comforts or luxuries, harsh or ascetic. Now, guess what? Don't the scriptures talk about how basically he had I'm gonna see if I can find it. Okay, but when you read through the scriptures, the life YAHAWASHI lived was not a luxurious life. It was not an easy life. Okay, see if I can find it. Isaiah 53 verse 3. It says, he is despised, talking about YAHAWASHI, and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And we hid as it were our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Okay, it says a man acquainted with sorrows. Okay, and with a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. Okay, that's not a luxurious, comfortable life. Okay, that's a harsh life. That's why the scriptures said the YAHAWASHI was austere, man. Okay, abstinent. All right, he wasn't popping no women when he was here 2,000 years ago. He was about his father's business, sober minded. Okay, so hey, that's the kind of man YAHAWASHI was, and that's why I said, man, like when you really think about what we doing right now, man, the Most High he cutting that slack, man. Because look, if YAHAWASHI was on the earth right now, man, a lot of the bullshit that's going on with men in the truth and them getting weak and them doing worldly stuff, that would not be going on, man. All right, heck, YAHAWASHI the first few signs of that, man, you would have been gone, straight up. Because the Lord knows, man. The Lord doesn't play. You think the apostles were sneaking and going to clubs or doing worldly stuff? When being with YAHAWASHI, they were always with YAHAWASHI. Okay, always about inquiring. Whoa, what's this about? You know what I mean? Making mistakes, getting harshly rebuked. Okay, having to get it right. Man, you look at Peter, man. Peter got it, man. Most YAHAWASHI got on his ass, man. Okay, now imagine a strict man like that always getting on your ass, man. Imagine being in the camp with YAHAWASHI. Yeah. We, we love YAHAWASHI. Yeah, YAHAWASHI this, YAHAWASHI that. But if he was here today in the camp with you, man, would you be saying those same exact words? You might be like, man, I love you, brother, but like, damn, yo, you know, every time you walk in there, everything got to be on point, you know, and that's the kind of spirit we got to be in, man. And look, before I end this sit down, man, I'm gonna say, you gotta, for each and every brother out there, man, really think about this. If YAHAWASHI, if you were in the camp with YAHAWASHI, would you be doing what you're doing right now? If the answer is no, then you gotta really check yourself and put your mind in perspective of, if you were in the camp with YAHAWASHI, what would you need to fix? Okay, and what bullshit wouldn't you be doing? And get on that, start doing and start fixing yourself. Now, if you're one of those brothers who, you know, if you in the camp with YAHAWASHI, you would still be doing what you're doing right now, as in you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, then keep it up, man. Okay, because whether you see him or not, he's there. Okay, YAHAWASHI is always there, watching. Okay, and so, hey, through the spirit, man, that's my advice to you. You know, it starts with me, all right. But hey, we gotta be in that mindset, man, that sober mindset, that seriousness. Okay, we gotta be austere. Now, you know, that doesn't mean go take it overboard and freaking, you know, I mean, be a whole cold-hearted, no emotional. Nah, that's not what it means. Okay, but it just means you gotta, when it comes to this truth, man, it's no games. It's just straight seriousness. Okay, when you do these sit downs, when you teach, do it with passion. Don't just do it to get it over with. Okay, do it as in you actually feel it in the spirit, man. Okay. But hey, Lord willing, that was edifying unto the elect. That's all I got. That's all I got to say through the spirit. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah by Hashem Yahawashi. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.